Come and listen to my story about a man named Jed. A poor mountaineer barely kept his family fed. And then one day he was shooting at some food, and up to the ground come a bubbling crude oil, that is, black gold, Texas tea. Well, the first thing you know, old Jed's a millionaire. The kinfolk said, Jed, move away from there. Said, California is a place you ought to be. So they loaded up the truck and they moved to Beverly Hills, that is, swimming pools, movie stars.
The Beverly Hillbillies.
Hi, Uncle Jed, sweetie.
In the Sam Hill is that?
That's a girl.
I reckon I could have guessed that. What's this contraption?
Oh, this here is a hand-built, wedge-designed, custom-made rear-engine, turbocharged twin spear. She puts out 600 horsepower at 8,000 RPM.
Well, I'd have never guessed that.
Oh, Uncle Jed, I'd like for you to meet the newest superstar in my stable. A girl whose name is going to be up in lights from coast to coast. A girl whose name is going to be a household word. Miss, what was it again?
Jean Rivers.
That's right.
Oh, well, howdy. I'm proud to meet you, Miss Jean Jean. Is this your, whatever it is?
Oh, no. This belongs to CB.
Who is CB?
That's me, Uncle Jed, sweetie. That's the way I'm known in movie land. CB de Bodine, star maker.
You bought this?
It's great for my Hollywood producer image.
Where's the truck?
When I drive up to premieres in this rascal, folks will know I'm important.
Where's the truck?
Fans will mob me.
Where is the truck?
I swapped it for this.
I'll swap it back.
Well, you see, it weren't exactly an even swap. I owe a small cash balance.
How much?
$18,000.
Swap it back.
Oh, money ain't no problem. You see, I got this here rich fella to back me. He's what you call him, an angel.
Who is he?
You?
Swap it back.
Oh, Uncle Jenners. Uncle Jed. Can't we talk about this after she's gone?
When is she leaving?
Quick as you give me the 18,000.
Swap it back.
Oh, don't ask me to do that.
I ain't asking. I'll get a move on because we're planning a birthday surprise for Granny.
Would you believe I got the car as a birthday present for Granny?
Oh?
I bet if I took her for a ride, she'd fall in love with it.
Jethro, when are you going to learn that honesty is the best policy? Now, if you just come up to me and said straight out, Uncle Jed, could I please trade in the truck for a new car? You'd have had my respect.
Uncle Jed, can I please trade in the truck for a new car?
Now, that's honest.
Do I get the money?
No, but you got my respect.
Where did I go wrong?
Likely when you got out of bed this morning. Take that back where you got it and fetch the truck home.
You know something? You don't deserve to have me for a nephew.
That may well be. But when I see the trouble that other folks got, I grin and bear it.
I'll show you. One of these days, I'm going to be rich and famous. The idol of millions. The biggest man in the business. And then you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to run away from home.
Excuse me, Chief. I thought you'd like me to remind you. Today is Granny's birthday.
Oh, bless her heart. Remarkable little woman. I want you to go out and get her a fabulous present. Something really breathtaking, and spare no expense.
Wonderful!
And while you're out, get her a little something from me, too.
A little something?
Yeah, and a beautiful card to go with it. You know, something with roses and lace and sentimental poetry like, though your hair is very gray, may you have a merry day. Hey, that's pretty good. Never mind the car, just type that up and I'll sign it.
Right, cheap?
That's chief, as in Indian.
That's cheap, as in skate?
Well, I guess I am being a bit too frugal, but if I could only think of something that Granny would really want.
I can show you just the thing. A few days ago, Granny and I were looking through this catalog, and we came across a picture of a hickory rocking chair, handmade by craftsmen in the Ozarks. Oh, here it is. She absolutely fell in love with it. She must have looked at this page for half an hour.
Yes, I can see how Granny would really like this. Okay, here. Have this framed and give it to her from me.
Well, there she is, Uncle Jed. Hope you're happy.
I'm happier than I was. Where's your girl?
You think a Hollywood superstar is going to be seen driving around an old wreck like this? I might even have to give up my own career as a world-famous Hollywood producer. Come on, Uncle Jed, let's give Granny that little old yellow custom-built job for her birthday. She'll love it.
Granny loves this old truck. She loves these old shoes of hers. Old folks like old things.
Oh. See, she's falling apart.
Well, then you put her back together again.
Come on, Duke. Let's go out and warm our old tired bones in the sun. These cold winter nights is kind of hard on us senior citizens.
Still say Granny'd love that little old yeller bomb.
Boy, I think I know what's best for Granny.
But if you just let me take her for a ride.
I don't want to hear no more about it.
You mean we's going to keep that old broken-down wreck around here forever?
Well, I don't say forever, but as long as she's still working.
On these cold mornings, it takes forever to get her started.
Maybe, but once she gets warmed up, she goes pretty good.
She's an eyesore. She's a disgrace to the family. Come on, Uncle Jed. Let me just push her off a cliff. We'll collect the insurance.
Duke, they's gonna do me in from a $50 double indemnity.
What kind of birthday surprise would that be for Granny?
It'd be a great surprise if you let me give her that little yellow bomb.
Now he wants to blow me up.
Listen, Uncle Jed, let's forget about the insurance. It don't amount to nothing nohow. First, I'll strip her of everything we can sell.
Strip me? So that's why Jed took my shoes.
Then I'll throw what's left on a city dump.
Now I ain't even gonna get a decent burial.
Jethro, I realize she's old and starting to fall apart.
Yeah, that's the truth. One good kick could finish her.
Nope. You ain't gonna kick her to pieces, nor push her off a cliff, nor throw her on a city dump. When the time comes that she can't go no more, we're gonna ship her back to the hills and give her to some poor kids to play with. As long as she can still get the job done, we're gonna keep her.
Oh, shucks.
Now, Jethro, you take a broom and sweep up all them leather scraps.
Give me that broom, I can still get the work done.
Well, how do you like it, Uncle Jed?
Boy, what have you fetched home now?
This here's what you call a dune buggy.
I mean, walking around a car.
Oh, that's a fella.
I'm glad you told me. This time, I don't think I could have guessed.
They call him Medicine Man.
You Indian?
Heck no, Indians don't dress like that no more. Just angry young protesters.
What's he angry about?
Everything. You name it, he's mad at it. You see, he's a spokesman for the new generation. A Medicine Man? This here's my Uncle Jed.
Howdy there. How are you? For a spokesman, he don't say much.
That don't mean he's mad at you. He's mad at the establishment.
The what?
Oh, the folks that runs things. He says there's a bunch of spigots.
Spigots.
Yeah, there's a heap of spigotry in this world. But I told him you wasn't like that. You was full of love and kindness and generosity.
Uh-oh. Where is the truck?
I told him money don't mean nothing to you. You's a flower child.
Where is the truck?
I told him there wasn't no generation gap betwixt us.
Where is the truck?
I swapped it for this.
Swap it back.
But I saved you $15,000. This'll only cost you $3,000.
Swap it back.
The spokesman for the angry young generation can't drive around in no Detroit iron. He's got to have himself a flower car.
Swap it back.
You're commencing to widen the gap.
You do as I tell you.
You're bugging me. You're putting me uptight. You keep on like this, and we's gonna have us a freak out.
There's one freak out already, and you're on the way to making it two.
I'll give you one more chance to relate to my generation. Are you gonna buy me this dune buggy?
No.
Are you gonna buy me this dune buggy for Granny's birthday?
No.
Then I'm gonna drop out.
What does that mean?
That means that young folks like him and me is gonna run this world.
Let me drop out myself.
I'm protesting you. I'm demonstrating you. I'm dissenting you, because your value systems is all wrong. I'm putting you down, Spigot, because you don't tell it like it is.
All right, I'll tell it like it is. You get that truck back here in 15 minutes, or you're gonna eat Granny's birthday cake standing up.
Yes, sir. Come on, soul brother. That old establishment cat means what he said.
We're gonna have a real nice party, everybody. Come on now. It's for you. Okay now.
What you doing, Ellie?
Oh, Granny, well, you spoiled our surprise. We thought you was taking your nap.
Nap? I wouldn't close my eyes in this house. I'd wake up on the city dump. Duke and I've been working for the last 3 hours.
But, Granny, this is your birthday.
Don't mention me being a year older. They's ready to scrap me now.
Who?
Well, mostly Jethro. He says I'm an old wreck, and he's all for selling my clothes and pushing me off the cliff stark naked.
Well, I'll find that dear Jethro and I'll turn him every way but loose.
Oh, it's all right, honey. Your pa says as long as I'm able to do my job, he'll spare me. But as soon as I can't go on, he's gonna give me to some poor kids to play with. Let's get these birthday things out of here.
Granny, I just don't believe Pa'd say a thing like that.
Oh, I heard him, honey. I hear things that'll make your hair curl.
Well, there she is, Uncle Jed. But she's in bad shape, and so am I.
What's your trouble?
I got identity problem. I don't know who I am. I freaked out as a Hollywood producer. I freaked out as a protester. I even freaked out as a freakout. But now I don't know who I am. I can't do my own thing.
Why not?
Because I don't know what it is.
I do. It's eating. We're gonna have a birthday party for Granny, and you can do your own thing till you're full as a tick.
Well, that takes care of me. But that old truck needs some work if it's going to keep running.
Well, that's better than shoving it off a cliff or kicking it to pieces.
It's true, Ellie. Old Duke and me was on our way out to warm our poor old bones in the sun. And when I opened the door, I heard them talking.
Okay, Uncle Jed, it's a deal. I won't push her off a cliff, and I won't strip her and throw her on the junk heap. I'll just take her over and have a few new parts put in her.
Ellie, now they's gonna transplant me some new innards. So they can keep me working for another 80 years, I reckon.
I won't let him, Granny.
Don't doze off, Duke. You'll wake up with pussycat parts.
But you want to wait till after Granny's birthday party?
I'd best get the truck running good first, Uncle Jed.
I reckon you're right. Then we can drive Granny down to the butcher shop and she can pick out her own hog. Here's some money.
Hot dog! I can buy the old truck a lot of new parts with this.
Just get what you need. Here's your shoes, Granny.
I don't need them, Jed. I work faster without them. Look at me go.
Well, don't work so hard. It's your birthday.
Oh, no, it ain't. I ain't got a birthday coming up for years.
What's the matter with you?
Nothing. I'm young, Jed. I can earn my keep.
You don't have to work for your keep.
I'm working for my life. Life, liver, and the pursuit of happiness.
Now sit down and rest yourself. Quick as Jethro gets back, we're going to drive you down to the butcher shop.
The butcher shop?
Yeah, it was going to be a surprise, but we're going to let you pick out your own hog.
Oh, hello, Billy May! Hello!
What's the matter, Granny?
They's gonna transplant me with hog innards.
What are you talking about?
I hear you and Jethro scheming to get me new parts.
Them new parts is for the truck.
Then why are you taking me to the butcher shop?
Well, it's to get you a hog for your birthday. You've been saying you wanted to salt down some side meat, make sausage, and render some fresh lard.
Oh, you had me awful scared. Come on. Let's go get my hog.
Quick as Jethro gets back with the truck, he's out having it fixed up.
Jed, I don't want that truck changed. I love it the way it is.
He ain't gonna change a thing. He's just getting a few new parts.
Well, how do you like it, Uncle Jed?
What is it?
It's the truck.
What truck?
Our truck.
What'd you do to it?
I just put on a few new parts.
Looks like more than a few.
I liked it the way it was.
But I didn't change your part, Granny. Just hop up there on that old bench, and I'll drive you down to the butcher shop.
You ain't driving me no place in this thing. Looks like a circus calliope.
Oh, do these pipes play music?
It plays the sweetest music this side of Indianapolis. Why, under that hood is 442 cubic inches of raw power.
You get this truck back like it was.
But, Granny, this baby's got tack pods, a three-quarter cam, and 4 on the floor.
You do as I tell you, there's gonna be one on the ground.
Do I have to, Uncle Jed?
Well, boy, looks to me like it's neither fish nor fowl.
It's foul.
But, Uncle Jed, I done spent a lot of your money.
Well, you better spend a little more and get it fixed right.
Okay.
Can I go with him, Paul?
Might be a good idea, Ellie. 2 heads are better than 1.
Not when one of them's Jethro.
What in tarnation have you done now?
Ah, I done my own thing, that's what. These here wheels done give me my identity back. I got my superstar back, and I got my self-respect back.
Fine, I'll get the truck back.
Where's my truck?
Forget it, Granny. It's strewed all over the floor out at the garage.
Well, somebody better put it back together again.
Granny, I've had it with that old wreck. It's done tarnished my image for the last time.
You get that truck back here, Melonhead.
Watch it, baby. You don't go putting me down in front of my superstar, you'll put me up tight. And I might throw a sit-in at you. I might even mass demonstrate you.
Where's my hickory stick? Where?
Come on, superstar. Let's split back to the protest meetings.
You take me out to that garage.
Sorry, baby. That would be a violation of my civil rights.
I'm gonna cut across and catch him.
You'll never make it, Granny.
Just watch me.
Hey, doggy, she's doing pretty good. She can just keep that speed till the next Olympics. We got us a mess of gold medals.
Good news, Chief. I think I found something Granny wants even more than a hickory rocker.
Oh, what is it?
A nice big hog.
How much do they cost?
About $100.
$100? Is that your idea of good news?
Oh, well, it's what she wants for her birthday.
You think she'd settle for a picture of a hog?
No.
You think she'd settle for a pig?
Well, she might if it were big enough.
She's got it. I'll gift wrap this and take it to her.
Chief, that is an out-and-out advertisement. You get them by the gross for 12 cents apiece. Why don't you just give her one of your bank calendars?
How much do they cost?
10 cents.
A calendar it is. I'll give her this for Christmas.
Chief, you make Ebenezer Scrooge look like Santa Claus. Now, you are going shopping, and you are going to buy Granny a decent present, and you are going to pay for it, and you are going to give it to her, and you are going to smile when you do it. Now, what do you say to that?
Bah! Humbug!
Well, here we is back at the Citadel of the Decadent Rich.
Howdy, Father Emmett.
Hey, me.
My name's Hydrangea now. I'm a flower child.
Is the kitchen free? There's 30 or 40 more coming over for a happening.
In the kitchen?
That's where it's at, baby.
Jethro wants to have an eat-in.
I might have known.
Come on, group.
Hold it. The only happening that's happening around here today is Granny's birthday party.
Do we get victuals, or do we commence yelling police brutality?
You keep this up and... What in the blue blazes?
Chief, listen to me. You are making a mistake.
What do you mean? You said Granny wanted a hog.
But when she said dress, she didn't mean like that.
So the clothes came off the rack. If you think I'm going to have an outfit tailor-made for a hog.
Hey, Dale, Miss Jane, what you got there?
Well, it's a little birthday present for Granny, and just the way she wants it, all dressed.
Nigel, I know you're a city feller, but dressing a hog is a lot different than dressing a person.
You can say that again. It took me a half an hour to get his pants on.
He is rather a strange sight, isn't he, Mr. Clonopus?
Well, not compared to some I've seen today.
Ain't he cute? Where'd you get him, Mr. Drysdale?
I foreclosed. I fortunately found a farmer who had a hog to sell.
It's a birthday present for Granny.
Ellie, why don't you take this Parker around back and feed him and take care of him?
I sure will, Pa. You know something? I like hogs better than hippies.
Hey, where's my flower chick going with that fat drunk? Drunk? He's having a bad trip, man. He's crawling on all fours. He's a hog. I bet he is. If he sits in the kitchen, he'll wipe out our eat-in.
What's this?
My new wheels.
Where's the truck?
Well, last time I saw it, Granny was trying to talk four mechanics into putting it back together again.
Well, it looks like she done it, 'cause yonder it come.
Well, there's nobody driving.
Reckon that old thing knows its way home by itself? Granny, you got it back together.
Well, the mechanics done it. I just persuaded them.
Good.
All it took was a little sweet talk and a club about that long.
Why did you have to push it?
Ran out of gas. Jethro drained the tank for that thing of his.
Granny, do you have to park this old clunker next to my groovy new rod?
Watch it, boy.
Why do you keep clinging to this broken-down old symbol of your backward generation? Us new breed of cats is ready to go to the moon.
Well, here comes your liftoff. It's a better car than that old pipe organ that he's got.
Are you comparing this bucket of bolts to my fuel-injected, custom-built bomb?
Yes, I am.
How would you like to drag me?
Fine. I'd like to drag you through 2 miles of berry bushes.
I mean race.
You're on, Buster.
You can't race him. You ain't even got gas.
I got something better. There, that ought to do it.
Granny, this ain't no way to spend your birthday, racing with Jethro.
I can't think of no better present that I'd rather have than to beat the pants off of that blowhard boy in his fancy hot rod.
Granny, Jethro, I have made arrangements for the use of the racecourse facilities at Whiteman Stadium in the Valley.
I'm ready.
Me too.
I hereby volunteer my services as official starter.
Let's go.
Gentlemen, start your engines. What's the matter, Granny?
I killed my engine. Come on, old timer, catch him for me, and I'll take you to Indianapolis for the big one. Eat my dust, Jethro. How'd you do, Granny? I brought him off in a quarter mile. Never even got out of second gear.
Granny, can I have the truck back?
No, you can't.
Oh, please, Granny, I'll do anything.
Well, be a good boy, do your chores, respect your elders, behave in general. And I'll let you work in my pit crew at the next Indianapolis 500.
Oh, thank you, Granny, thank you.
Yeah, let's have no more nonsense about that generation gap.
Oh, I promise, Granny, I promise.
time to say goodbye to Jed and all his kin. They would like to thank you folks for kindly dropping in. You're all invited back next week to this locality to have a heaping helping of their hospitality. Hillbilly, that is. Set us bell. Take your shoes off. Y'all come back now. Here.